Another update on the car, y'all. So right now I'm putting together the serpentine system. So basically what we ended up doing is we went with the LS3 powered steering pump, a sanding compressor, not the truck compressor, and not the R4 compressor. The R4 compressor is what typically comes on G-body cars, and the truck compressor is, generally what comes on the LS engines, and it usually sits down here at the bottom stock. So basically we decided to change everything. And this bracket setup's from ICT. It's actually 3 different bracket sets is what it is. The sanding compressor bracket, that's one kit itself, all these stuff right here. The another bracket kit is the power steering one, and then the third bracket kit we have coming is for the alternator. It'll set low right there. So it's 3 kits you gotta buy to get this look, basically. But this kit basically is designed for a turbo setup, and basically we're going back and forth trying to find a bracket set that was gonna work, or just having to go with the factory brackets, which we didn't really want to do just because we didn't want it looking plain Jane. So we found this. I found this at the last minute, basically, when I was like, all right, screw it, we'll just go with the factory setup and I'll do some modifications. So found this, and I was like, you know what, we can just change the compressor, because I was going to run the truck compressor, and when I sat the weight down of this engine down, it tried crushing the compressor between the frame, and I'm like, wow, this isn't going to work. So lo and behold, I came up with this idea to run the sanding compressor. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm just waiting on the last bracket kit to get here. It's supposed to be here this weekend. And then I'll have all the brackets on there. And also, if you ever run one of these alternator power steering setups, freaking get yourself a pulley ahead of time. You cannot find these freaking pulleys anywhere. And the ones you can find are aftermarket billet ones. They're like $150 to $200 for a pulley. ICT sells them, but they're always, out of stock every time I've looked, and they're only $40 for them if you can get one. But, it never works out that way. So, yeah, but like I said, just giving you a little update on this. Things are coming together. Pretty much down to this, the nitty-gritty stuff now. I'm just waiting on stuff each day, basically, to come here. So, yeah, like I said, moving right along and stuff like that. I will have to do a little modification to the wires for the AC. Sanding's a single wire setup versus, your typical 2, for example, which is how that's, the car was wired for 2 wire setup. If I remember correctly, I'll just have to take the power wire off the factory harness and connect to this, because, it has, basically it grounds itself. So that's how that works, from my understanding. But yeah, so this, like I said, this is where we're at. Moving right along. Just waiting on stuff each and every day pretty much to get here, and like I said, making progress. I'll keep you guys updated on where we're at, and try to show you as much as I can. Thanks.